Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Here I am between 8th Street and 9th Street on Broadway. The spot I was at before was probably better. I'm just going to make this video brief, okay? And I'm going to try to reach out to some people as they pass by. And after this, I'll probably go back, even though I probably should rest my car more because I'm low on memory. Okay. So let me just start off here, and hopefully some people will come by. Psalm 1. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. So a lot of people don't understand is how this connects to Matthew 5, verse 20. For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven. So what did Christ say? He said that their righteousness, righteousness has been used interchangeably with justice. For example, Proverbs 16:12, New International Version, New Living Translation. He said, unless their righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees, that they won't enter the kingdom of heaven. So unless people are righteous, they're not going to heaven. They need to scramble to be righteous. They need to not be mockers or liars. They need to not be scoffers. They need to scramble to be righteous. And we see time and time again a refusal of society to do so. They refuse to accept the spirit of righteousness in their city, on their planet, in their nation, and it costs people dearly. One must scramble with all their heart to be righteous, or they don't love God. When you love your family, you try to provide for them. If you love God, you try to provide the service that God requires of you for God, to God. So we see people aren't scrambling to be righteous, they're not scrambling to be just. And a prudent servant will rule over a disgraceful son and will share the inheritance as one of the family. So one must scramble to be diligent. One must persevere. One must be righteous and just and love God with all of your heart, with all of your heart. Put God first. Don't just think to yourself, put God first, but scramble to figure out what it means to put God first. Scramble to figure out what it means to love God. Scramble to make the formation of God's people, of God's order. Scramble with your heart. Try with all your heart. Take heart and overcome the world. Take heart and overcome wickedness. Overcome wickedness with righteousness. Overcome wickedness with justice. Overcome wickedness with discipline. With insight and sense. With wisdom. Meditate on what the words mean. What does it mean to have insight? What does it mean to have sense? Okay, so looks like I'm probably better off migrating to another spot here. I should have stayed at the spot I was at. I was doing a good job there. But, I wanted to kind of keep it moving a bit and see what people have to say in different places, right? And people really haven't said anything to me. I've seen little signs that I inspired them to think a little bit about it, but I haven't seen a lot of positive signs of progress. So let me try this. Let me try migrating over to that corner briefly, and then I'll make another clip there, and then I'll migrate back here.